What's up, guys? Duster McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be going over Game 2 between the Carolina Hurricanes and New York Islanders. We'll talk about everything that happened. We'll talk about my thoughts on the game and the upcoming game number 3, which is going back to Long Island. 2-0 in favor of the Hurricanes after an overtime thriller 4-3 win for the Hurricanes. But before we do get into this video, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Really do appreciate you guys showing love and support to the channel with all these videos. Also hit that thumbs up if you guys enjoy this type of video, as well as it does help out with the algorithm and getting this out to more people. So be sure to do both of those for me, guys. Would really appreciate it. But without further ado, getting into this video, what a thriller. We finally had some goals in this series, a 4-3 crazy affair. Hurricanes take the early lead. Islanders go on a 3-goal unanswered streak, and Carolina able to tie the game in the third with a Jacob Slavin, kind of not really a snipe, but kind of a lucky play, bouncing the puck off the goalie's head into the net, giving them a 3-3 tie, which then Jesper Fast is able to end in overtime after a questionable no-call high stick on Scott Mayfield by Jesper Fast, and Stahl able to feed it over to Fast, buries it into the back of the net on the ensuing play. But taking a look at the stats here, guys, Hurricanes outshoot the Islanders by 10, 36-26. Faceoffs actually heavily in favor of the Islanders, 54-46. Looking at the penalties, guys, even though the Hurricanes only went 1 for 6, you can take a look there. 6 power plays to the Islanders, 0. No penalties taken by the Hurricanes whatsoever. You can call that good play by the Hurricanes, or you can call that potentially maybe a home job by the referees. But honestly, nothing too crazy to complain about. Again, 2 minutes for the Hurricanes, but no actual power plays for the Islanders, as I believe there was a 4-on-4 play. Scramble in front as I'm watching the Bruins game to my right now. Hits 54-28, heavily out-hit were the Hurricanes, but that did not faze them. They were able to stay in this game, find a way to grind it out after having the lead, giving it up, thinking the Islanders are going to run away with this thing, but the Hurricanes kept it in check. They kept it the dump and chase, chip and play type style hockey, just get pucks to the net, which 36 shots on target will show that they are throwing the puck on net. Blocks were even in this one, and then giveaways only 5 by the Islanders, but still found a way to lose this game. Looking at team stats right now, nothing really jumps out at me. Clutterbuck -2. When you look at the hit column, Clutterbuck also 7 hits. Matt Martin 6 hits, 4 hits for Palmieri, Pajot 4, Cizikas 4 hits. They're throwing the body around. Again, with 54 hits, there's a lot to go around. 7 hits for Pollock, 5 for Mayfield. Blocks, most from Sebastian Aho with 3. -2 for Pollock. Goaltending, Sorokin, he looked pretty solid tonight, but really unlucky there at the end. Giveaways, Mayfield not really in position, as I actually see the highlight there. Andersley a little late back on the back check, as Jesper Fast was able to bury the game-winning goal on a pretty sweet feed by Jordan Stahl. So the shutdown line actually is able to get the game winner on this one with Martinook, Stahl, and Fast. Kudos to them. They had one heck of a game shutting down Barzal. He was able to get a goal in tonight's game, but really was, I'd say, pretty limited when we take a look at his stats. 1 goal, shots on goal, only 3. 2 giveaways, though, by him. And Florida actually just scoring another goal, going up 5-2 on the Boston Bruins in Boston right now to my right. So crazy stuff there. That game is essentially over. We'll get into that one in the next video. But taking a look now at the Hurricane individual stats. Again, Stahl assisting on the game winner. 2 shots on goal, 1 block, 50% on the face-off. So nothing too crazy there. 17 minutes of ice time. Looking at some other players, Nosen, -2 on the day. Kotkaniemi -2, Nicias -2, so maybe they will need to step it up a little bit more. Hits, Fast with 4, Jarvis with 4. Looking on the back end, Chatfield with 4 hits, 5 hits from Brady Shea, who actually also had the most ice time out of all the defensemen and all the players on the Hurricanes with 25 minutes of ice time. That is absolutely crazy. 22 for Brett Burns. Honestly, solid day for Burns. 2 assists and was pretty solid out there. Probably only, I was going to say, he had 1 giveaway that I do remember actually in the game. But other than that, 4 giveaways for Brady Shea. That's kind of crazy. Ranta looked pretty good tonight. Obviously, a couple shaky goals right in the 6-hole area right above the glove, but honestly, off of some good plays from the Islanders and some turnovers, you're going to expect some goals in the back of your own net. You can only keep so many pucks out, and honestly, Ranta looked very solid throughout, so nothing too crazy there to worry about. But moving forward for Game 3, what to expect off of this great game, honestly, from both teams, high scoring, both finding a way to get things sort of done. Obviously, the Hurricanes getting more over the hump, and just for the Hurricanes, it's about keeping things going, keeping the momentum going to Long Island. If they can steal Game 3, it's at that point only a matter of time. Even if they were to lose Game 4, I still feel like they'd find a way to come back home and win Game 5 on home ice. So I do think the Islanders will at least get 1. They need to get 2 to get back into the series, obviously. But the Islanders, man, oh man, they just got to find a way to keep getting the puck in the back of the net somehow and keeping it out of theirs, limiting turnovers, trying to find a way to stop the Hurricanes with their chip and chase, dump and chase play. Maybe the defense needs to do a little bit better of a job of handling that pressure. But again, you can say that about any team that goes against that style of play. Maybe the Islanders need to loosen it up a little bit on the offensive side of things, get a little bit more creative, maybe open some things up away from their normal play, which is a little bit more of a defensive style. Maybe let some of the top guys like Barzal, Horvat, Palmieri, Lee, Nelson, Pajot get a little bit more free roaming in their offensive abilities to shake things up and maybe throw off the gameplay or game plan of the Hurricanes. Then maybe that'll shake things up. And Sorokin maybe needs to be a little bit more solid in between the pipes. Again, you can't blame him for every goal given up, but at the end of the day, he is the one stopping the puck. So if he can stop some more pucks in front of him, obviously the Islanders will get a little bit better of a result. Game 3 prediction for me is going to be a tough one. I would like to say the Islanders are going to win, but man, the way the Hurricanes were able to battle back, stay resilient throughout that game. When they were down, they could have just folded it and been like, okay, we'll take the loss, we'll go to Long Island and try to get one there. They stuck with it, found a way there, kind of got lucky with a no call, in my opinion, on that high stick in overtime, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I think the Islanders will actually find a way to sneak one out, maybe a 3-2 victory against the Hurricanes in game number 3. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of this game. Who was the biggest top performer? What do you guys think the X factor is moving throughout the rest of this series? What do you guys look forward to most for game 3? Let me know down below in the comments. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. We've got the Bruins video shortly coming out after this one, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys have a good one, and as always, stay dusty.